Good morning, Friday morning, everybody. Welcome to Morning Breath. We're rocking and rolling. We even got Uber producer Nick is now yapping right before he goes.
Right
we didn't even get a countdown. We just, boom, we're on.
It's like, there's the camera. Hello.
So ahoy. 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 Ahoy, Paula.
Ahoy, Paula's checking
First in. First in. I like that. Yeah, welcome to Morning Breath. It's Friday.
Friday.
It's Mountain Dew Friday.
I got just water.
Look at me, changing roles.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I will tell you that I was, my wife is very involved in the Birdies Bratson beer thing.
Oh, the golf
going
thing
on today.
Yep.
And so I was out there at the golf course last night helping.
Right.
And I was out there this morning already.
Oh, well, look at you go.
Helping.
Did you have stuff set up outside that got pushed around by the wind or anything?
I was smart enough to say, let's just do that in the morning.
You're right.
So I did not lose any tents, Nick, unlike you. Yeah. But I do have one started set up.
There you go. Well, yesterday's weather forecast said slight chance of rain, and we got a full-on thunderstorm.
Well, I did see lightning.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about it out there.
You said you slept right through it.
I did. I heard some gentle rain, and I saw some flashes. I don't sleep with the windows open very often, but they were open last night. And so I could hear it raining, and then the light was flashing in the window. And so I got out and looked, and there was some nice lightning, but then I went back to sleep and didn't hear another damn thing till I woke up.
It was full on, man. We had some big booms and lots of lightning. And
missed it all.
Some rain. It was a real deal thunderstorm.
Well, we needed some rain.
I agree.
It was very dry. It probably is not enough, but it's enough for now. We'll take everything we can get.
Right. Wasn't right now. I know we need rain, but right now when you're in the fields trying to get stuff out, you don't
not
really,
always the best.
You don't really want it to get too wet right now.
No, not at all. But the good thing, it is. I remember when I was farming, it was nice to have a break where you can just kind of go,
have a rain day.
Yeah,
yeah.
You could get caught up on some other things around the farm, or you could goof off and go golf. Like I'm going to go do today.
Exactly.
So looking forward to the day. I don't know what the forecast is. I haven't read it.
I do. It might not be true.
We're not going to.
I don't know.
When Alex was here, it was I would always change the weather.
Right.
To
yes.
be correct.
You were the rain master.
Yeah. I could tell you if it was going to rain.
It is not supposed to rain.
Not supposed to.
Not supposed to rain. Not supposed to. John. We're going to ahoy the heck out of some golf balls today, Tim.
Boy, are they going to get ahoyed. We're going to ahoy them balls right down the fairway. So ahoy has many different things to many different people. We prefer to use it in Xander's fashion.
Ahoy. A pleasant greeting.
And John is just going to have fun with this, as well as many others, and that's fine, as long as ahoy is being used.
Yes.
That makes us happy.
He is substituting many words with ahoy. It can be, it's an all-purpose word at this point.
It is. It's kind of like other words out there that we know.
Is. Maybe some naughty words, but it's still good. It replaces everything.
It is very versatile.
My mom called us boys. I don't know. Is that good?
That's
ahoy
good.
Boys.
You know what? I like
better
it.
Than ahoy, you old men, I suppose.
Yep. Because that makes mom.
That makes her older.
Really older. So thanks on like Moses or something.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I can't think of it either though. But yeah, it's actually printed on paper.
Let it be written. Okay. So it's Friday. Oh, let's introduce ourselves, shall we?
We shall. People probably don't know us.
We have Boss Man Matt with us.
Ahoy.
But there are some people that,
well,
I don't know, they get used to certain things.
We're zoomed in today.
Really?
I feel like you're always too far away.
Oh, wow.
You want me to zoom out a bit?
No, you're good. I just happened to see out of the corner of my eyes, Jesus, there's my big old head right there.
Let's talk big heads up there on the wall.
Yeah, true.
We could pan around and look at that baby. But we also have Uber producer Nick with us.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. And myself with a Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, Tim.
This morning, I needed a Mountain Dew because when I get done here, I found out that we invited everybody over for Bloody Marys.
Well, there you go.
Before the golf,
a little pre-golf drinking.
So we're gonna have a little breakfast
Well, she should have had him. Patty should have had him over earlier, and they could have a morning breath viewing party with some Bloody Marys.
Yeah, that would have been fine. I was at a function last night, and my daughter, she's coming down to golf with this, and I said, "Hey, why don't you come a little early if you can, and just sit in on the show?" She would love that, except she didn't make it.
Except for she's not here. I was gonna say, I don't.
So obviously, she didn't come. She didn't come early here.
Yeah. Well, it's early in the morning for some people.
It's okay. She probably chose to sleep in a little bit.
Yeah. Well, we like guests sometimes.
Yeah, anything to help us along is fine.
some days we need them more than others.
Well, the Southeast Iowa Video Network, we're sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang at KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
There we go.
There's
If
Nick.
we all don't do it, it's not worth doing, Nick.
You got to have the chorus singing it out to make it effective.
And the Morning Breath crew, the three of us this morning, we're sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Willie.
Thanks, Willie. So, strike, the maritime strike has been...
Put on hold or something?
postponed.
Yeah.
They just kicked the can down the road. But they did get a 67% raise over 6 years. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
10% raise every year. I don't know what those guys and the gals get paid. I have no idea.
Right.
But, 75,000? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's just throw a number on it. 60,000. They get a $6,000 raise every year.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I'd take it.
I remember the day when I made $6,000 for a year, and I thought,
No kidding. My first job out of college, I was at Hormel and made decent money for the time, but hated it. And so I went to work for my dad, and he goes, "Sure, you can come work for me, but I'm not going to pay you squat, and you got to do everything I don't want to do." And I think I made 15 grand or
there
something.
we go. Love that.
Yeah. And here I am. Now I make 20 grand. So
Boy, you've really climbed up.
I've really made it. I think
You put
I've hit
that
the
P
pinnacle.
behind your name, the publisher.
I think I've hit the pinnacle.
Well, it's nice being at the top of the mountain, isn't it?
It
Matt?
is some days. Some days not as much. Some days I'd go back to that $15,000 a year job and be just fine.
It'd be nice.
It would be. Yeah, I'll sweep the bathrooms. I don't care.
I don't care either. So the strike was averted. That was that had the potential. We're going to learn about it again in January because who knows how it's going to go.
Right.
But I would think all those employees, they don't want to go very long without.
Ray came in.
Good morning, Ray. Ahoy, Ray.
Ahoy, Ray. The average wage for an East Coast dock worker is $110,000.
There we go. Thanks, Ray.
That's good information. How the hell you know that? It's just amazing.
I just love the fact that Ray knows
He does.
stuff.
He knows all that stuff.
It's amazeballs.
And I choose to believe he just knows it all off the top of his head, and not that he has a Google machine.
What you choose?
No, I choose to believe that Ray knows all that.
No,
off the top
I'm
of
with
his
you.
head. Yeah.
I just think he's a bottomless pit of information.
Yes. Weird information, but information nonetheless.
Yet, it happens to be stuff we need to know.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
So 110. So they get a $11,000 raise a year. That's pretty decent.
Pretty good. Ahoy, Julie.
And then, here's the thing. Here's the bad thing about it.
Ray
Go
says,
ahead.
I pay attention to stuff.
I know. What's his? Oh, Ray.
Yeah.
So the bad thing about this is, food and everything that we were worried about even getting
Right.
now wouldn't it cost 67% more in 6 years?
Well, you would think that, it has to.
It has to.
It has to.
This company's, they got to stay alive
They
too.
do. Nobody's just eating those costs.
Yeah. So that was avoided. Caitlin Clark,
Yeah.
I forget how many votes there was, but she was the WNBA Player of the Year,
She was. Not play. No. Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I thought that was a done deal, but there was a different Rookie of the Year.
There's AP, the Associated Press did one, and she was that.
Yeah.
And now this is the official.
official.
She was not unanimous.
There was one vote for
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. I'm thinking that John the Voice probably,
had something to say about it.
I think he probably coerced somebody to vote for Angel Reese.
You think it was
Yeah,
John?
because John really, Angel really impresses John and her play and her, she's quite the ball player. She is a hell of a rebounder.
She is. And
But the stick is,
yeah.
she hits the bottom of the rim and
Right.
does it.
Right. She's a good player, but this is a runaway for Caitlin. And this vote was it was a spite vote.
It was somebody that said, screw her.
Yeah.
She's not getting a unanimous.
It was a spite vote. And I don't know how many votes there were. It seems like there wasn't that many. Like
38,
I thought it was even
37.
like 13.
I thought it was more.
You could be right. But yeah.
You'd think one per team or something.
There's only 12
teams, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
but I
it doesn't
remember
matter.
it was a big number to one.
Right. She was not unanimous.
It's going to be interesting next year because they're adding a team, the WNBA.
Yeah, they're getting to 16 over the next couple years. But,
Okay.
But yeah, I think you're right. I think
Be
just
at 13 next year.
just one next year, but then they're adding a few more.
So I'm going to have to really pay more attention. See, because I don't know. Did Caitlin sign like a long-term deal with Indiana?
I don't know. For some reason, I seem to think I heard that the rookie deals are 3 years, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true, but I think I heard that.
But what's a contract mean anymore in all these sports? All these athletes can just go, I'm done playing for you. I want to go play over here.
66 votes to 1.
66 to 1. Because Ray knew.
Because Ray knew.
I knew it was a bigger number.
Yeah, I was wrong. But yeah, I think it's a 3-year deal. I don't know. I also read something, and again, I don't know where I even read it, but that there's
You read a lot of things.
I do read a lot of things.
And the difference between you and Ray is
he retains.
He remembers.
He retains. I just forget it immediately. It's like, yeah, I think I read that like a minute ago, but I don't know. But like, a lot of free agents are like, hey, we want to go play for Indiana because they want to be a part of that movement.
Hell yeah.
So
there could be a lot of changes throughout the league, and within the present 12 teams, they could fill that roster for the 13th. And
I did read this. This was
Okay.
interesting. Each team, so the new team gets to select from current NBA or WNBA players, but each team gets to protect 6. And I think there are 12 women rosters, so there's 6 that are protected and 6 on each team that are eligible to be taken by one of the others.
I'll
by
be
the new
darned.
team. Plus the draft.
So that should help with parity, so the team just doesn't come in.
They're not coming in
run
with
over.
12 rookies, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
I'll be darned. I'm sure Caitlin's going to stay in
I
Indiana.
think
They're going to
she's-
do whatever they can to keep
I
that.
kind of think she's going to be protected.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they didn't. So that'll be fun to watch. I don't even know when the season starts again.
Didn't it start in April or May?
Was it that?
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe May because the national championship game was
It was
like
March.
No,
Would have been the end of March.
okay.
Or the 1st of April. Right?
And then
Ray knows.
Ray probably knows. But then they had the draft, and then a month after the draft, I think the draft was like 2 weeks after the
It was.
NCAA season,
Yes.
and
So mid-April.
so May ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I got to do some studying up on this. This will be my off season. I'm going to learn more about the WNBA.
There you go.
And soon they'll be making more money, I'm sure. Indiana's got a hell of a deal in Caitlin right now.
Yes, they do. The whole league does.
Really. And but wait until that end of the season.
Yeah.
End of the 3-year contract.
Well, it's all about TV, right? As soon as they get that new TV contract.
Indeed. What else is going on? What else is happening? I don't know. That's it, 7:29. Let's go ahead and take a break, and then we'll come back and we'll find something to talk about.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with the flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care.
Good morning, Morning Breathers. Welcome back to our little show we call Morning Breath. Okay, we pretty much covered the NBA. The strike is over. I'm golfing today.
You're
not.
golfing. Nope, I'm not.
Nick lost some tents in the Annie M world over there.
It's deer season. Not
Like
hunting,
John Deere?
Not hunting season. Some of this is interesting. Some of this we don't. What's that?
It's youth season
Is it? Okay.
till the 6th.
It's more deer moving. 21% of all deer collisions in Iowa between 2013 and 2022 were in the month of November. So November is the big month to hit deer, apparently.
Don't go traveling.
October is second. August is the least. Iowa's number 7 of the 10 worst states where drivers are most likely to hit an animal on the road. I'm actually surprised it's 7. I'm surprised it's that low. But you have a 1 in 68 odds of hitting an animal while on the road. So there you go. And the advice is
1 in 68. So every time you're in your car.
1 out of every 68 times you're in your car, you have a chance.
Yeah, I'm beating those odds, I guess.
Yeah, well, me too.
A lot of people are. I mean, I've hit deer twice that I can remember.
I had one hit me, but
You told me.
yeah, the result was the same. The deer was dead in the road, but and the advice is don't swerve. Hit the
Just
deer.
hit 'em.
Just hit them. It's much safer to hit them than it is to swerve.
Bad things happen when you swerve.
Yes,
Could hit oncoming traffic.
exactly, which would be much worse.
You could get sideways in a hurry. Next
Just
thing you
hit
know,
the
you're
deer.
barreling down the highway, and the deer just running down.
Yeah, yeah,
They make more deer.
then every day.
They don't make more us.
Yeah.
So you have a thing. You have a thing that just funny things that kids say.
Yeah, so boardpanda.com. Sometimes if I just need stuff, I go to boardpanda.com.
Okay.
It's got all kinds of stuff on
See,
there.
it's Matt. I think you should say that. I've just been thinking about things.
Yeah,
these
well-
are things I heard over my life as my kids were growing up.
I'm not Ray.
But you could have been. You could have. This could have been the closest you could be to right here.
No, I stole this off boardpanda.com.
Okay, fine.
So just funny things.
Take the high road.
Funny things kids have said.
Okay. This is good stuff. These are just kids. They just
Yep.
say what they think.
And I think most of them are between like 3 and 7 years old.
Yeah. Like, I didn't lie, Mom. I just forgot what happened.
I just forgot that.
That's not lying.
The dinner part of my tummy is full, but the dessert part still has room.
I can't argue with that.
No,
I
hell
think
no.
I would use that today.
Exactly. Some of these you would use today as you go through.
Did you know that sleeping is the body's way of telling other people to go away? So you can just fake sleep and you'll
fake
go
sleep.
away?
I think as an adult, you don't fake it. You just say, get the F away from me.
I got to go.
Yeah, I got to go. I like rainbows, soft things, and any kind of money.
Me too, kid.
I just said that last week.
Me too. Sometimes I don't like the people I love. Now, that's a brilliant one right there.
That is deep thinking.
That
right
is
there.
awesome.
Chicken nuggets don't make my tummy hurt because they would never betray me that way.
I don't mind that. My favorite part of my body is my belly because it stores my mac and cheese.
Stores my fuel.
I'm a mac and cheese guy myself, so
I like a good mac
I
and
dig
cheese.
that.
I like a good mac and cheese. When my daughter and I first moved to Washington, it was just the two of us, and she was 8 at the time, and so I'm trying to cook and do all this stuff and whatever. So I couldn't decide what to make one day, so I made just Kraft macaroni and cheese, ground some ground beef, and just dumped it in there.
There you go.
And called it goulash. And so she loves it. That's one of her favorite dishes. And then
Still today.
today. And so when my wife,
Did you give her the recipe?
well, yeah, it's pretty easy. She asked me for a recipe
Make
yesterday.
the box
actually.
of mac and cheese
Yeah.
and throw some hamburger.
And so a couple times I'd be like, well, that's kind of dry. So I'd try to add a little something, and she'd be mad at me. She goes, you can't add anything. And then when my wife got here, she's like, well, I'll make you goulash. And she did all this really good, fancy stuff. And my daughter's like, nope.
Don't like that.
Kraft mac and cheese, brown ground beef. Call it good.
I'm a big goulash guy.
Yep.
And I get you calling that goulash.
Well, I didn't know what to call it.
It's better to call it. You can't call it mac and cheese.
Nope, it's got hamburger in it.
Yeah. If you'd have just added a little tomatoes, some stewed tomatoes in that.
Yeah,
thing, now you got some goulash with a
at-
little twist.
She wouldn't have liked it, and at the time, I've gotten better, but I was not a big fan of tomatoes.
Oh,
I am now.
okay.
I've matured. My
Welcome.
palate has matured.
Welcome to adulthood.
Exactly.
Let's see. I know how babies are made. What I don't know is why.
I would like to know how they think they're made.
I don't know, but that's good
That's part of the why. My soul is telling me I want pizza.
Indeed.
And when your soul tells you you want pizza,
You will
listen.
not. You better listen. You
Listen
better
to
listen.
your soul.
I don't want to work because I'm tired, and you are not respecting my tired right now.
That happens to me all the time. People don't respect my tired.
I think tired should be more respected, don't you, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't respect my tired. Can I have a popsicle to keep my mind off the donuts?
Mind off the what?
The donuts?
The donuts.
My God.
And you know what you do? You give them the damn popsicle. It's
dang right.
All right, you came up with it. You can have it.
Hell yes. Hey, Mom, lock the car. I left my Doritos in there. Anybody steal the Doritos?
They're next to your purse. I don't care about that, but the Doritos. Seems like being a grown-up is paying a lot of money, but not having a lot of money.
That is really
That is very prophetic.
astute, young person. Sometimes I really wish I got 2 naps.
Yeah, I've never heard a kid say that.
I wished I had 2 naps
Yeah.
yesterday. I
I
took a
just-
good one at lunch.
Did you?
Oh my gosh, I was out.
Yeah.
Out. I woke up and I wasn't drooling, but I didn't know what time it was.
That's a good
I
nap.
mean, I was on that like
That's-
45-minute nap.
that's a
I was
good
in
nap.
deep slumber.
I don't have a watch, but I know it's snack o'clock.
This is the best. Yeah, I can't believe you've been holding this in your brain this whole time.
Board Panda this morning. This was a 7:50 or 6:50 a.m. find. So
Oh, this doesn't smell like armpits, so I guess it's clean.
it's shocking how much I've used that
Oh, my
philosophy. Can I have dessert now? I can't finish my dinner because my taste buds are bored.
Yep. It's time for dessert. And I'm going to end this and then we'll go to break because I'll be honest, I don't even know what we're doing right now.
Hear you, brother. Preaching to the choir.
We'll be right back, folks.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Hey, you want to see something really scary? 3, 2, and things that go bump in the night. The Brussels House of Terror.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Welcome back, everybody, to Morning Breath. Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Hola. My wife says hola, so I've got hola and ahoy.
You went Spanish on us.
I know. That's Spanish for ahoy.
That's Spanish for ahoy. Ahoy la.
Paula, thank you. I will have fun golfing today. It's not a serious time because I'm in a certain outfit. What do you call it?
Lederhosen, you said.
Lederhosen.
Yeah.
I'm in one of those.
We need photos.
And Ray never ceases to amaze me. That's all I can say about the comments. Let's get set for the day.
Let's get set for the day. It is 7:42 a.m. It is October the 4th, which you know what that makes it?
No.
10-4, good buddy.
There we Roger that.
Roger that. Ahoy. 10-4 something. Temperature right now in Fairfield 57, Mount Pleasant 57, in Washington 56. Sun and clouds mixed today. High of 73 and a low of 57. Tomorrow, however, 89 degrees for a high.
There goes all the rain.
And then back to 74 on Sunday.
All right.
Things to do. This is our football edition, as every Friday is. The Fairfield Trojan football team travels to number 3 ranked Williamsburg tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a tough game. Game starts at 7:30. The Fairfield Marching Band will be at the Davis County Marching Band Festival tomorrow. And tonight, it's homecoming.
Nobody has more fun than the band.
Nobody has more fun than the band. Tonight is homecoming in Mount Pleasant, and they take on Washington at Maple Leaf Stadium in Mount Pleasant. The kickoff for that is 7:30.
I believe our colleague, Mount Pleasant Mike, has a son playing. Doesn't he have a son playing?
I don't know. I know he's in the band, which doesn't mean he doesn't also play football.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure.
I have a feeling he's playing. I don't
He
know
might.
that. I don't know that.
I don't know. And Washington, of course, travels to Mount Pleasant, but the Demon Marching Band will also be in Davis County for the band festival tomorrow.
That.
So, yeah. This day in history, on this day in 2011, American businessman Steve Jobs, a pioneer of the personal computer era who co-founded Apple and transformed it into one of the world's most successful companies, died at age 56. And for me, Apple enthusiast, Ray, it was a sad day. It was a sad day when Steve Jobs died. So
sometimes Ray just go with whatever I say.
Ray says ahoy in Spanish is something.
Whatever that means.
Aha del barco, whatever. Your daily dad joke. So,
hang on, Charlton Heston.
Oh, go ahead.
Moses died.
Oh,
well, no, he was born. Sorry, it was 1923.
Yeah, I think Moses was born before that.
Well, Charlton Heston, who played Moses, this Moses was born in 1923, and Janis Joplin.
Oh.
It was her birthday or she died. I didn't write it down anymore, so I don't know.
She was one of the 27, I think, wasn't she? The
pretty young.
Well, I think there's like a
played hard though.
Yeah, I know. I think there's a bunch of musicians that died when they're 20. I know Ray will know that. That died when they're 27. I think Janis Joplin.
Ray's going dark on us now.
Yeah,
stuff we think he should be blapping about.
Exactly.
Nothing.
So we were talking during the break, and this is one of those things that probably should have stayed in the break. But even as grown men, sometimes farts are still funny. And we still just laugh at farts because they're just funny. So I'm calling audible on the dad joke today.
I haven't even read it.
I know. It doesn't matter because I'm not going to use it. I'm saving it.
Fine.
I saw this. Cow farts come from the derriere.
And nothing could be more true than that, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to slowly ponder that as you say ahoy to somebody new.
Ahoy, today. Ahoy, ahoy.
It's working. I'm telling you.
We got it. It's
working.
My Leanne, who watches on a mostly daily basis, sells ads for me in Fairfield, and she's all about it. She put in our check-in yesterday on Teams. Ahoy. So it's happening. It's a movement.
Xander would be so proud.
Xander would be proud.
Thank you all for joining this morning. Thank you for joining all week. Thank you for the comments, Ray. You are a treat. I have to meet you. And that'll happen someday. But I don't know. We've got some decent weather today, some summer-like weather tomorrow, and then we're back to fall. Enjoy the weekend. And go cheer on your high school team. Hawks have their work cut out for them tomorrow.
Without a doubt.
And we'll lick our wounds, and we'll talk all about it Monday. So have a great weekend, everybody.